Hey guys, I'm Nina.
And I'm Randa.
And for today's video, we're answering your questions.
Some super juicy
that
we've been avoiding that you keep asking on Instagram. So we're gonna dive into some of those today.
Also, it is no longer Christmas, but we still have the tree up because love that smell.
Gotta get decor.
Gotta get rid of it at some point because it does become a fire hazard.
If you enjoy Q&As and you like advice, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff. Follow us on Instagram, and let's get into
the video.
All right. So should we address the main question that they've been keep asking?
No, we gotta put it in the middle of the video for that good watch time.
That's right.
Keep
fellas.
watching, folks.
We're gonna start off the questions a little tamer. How do I get my crush to notice me? It's funny because back in the day, I feel like just a few years ago, if I had a crush on someone, I would be so embarrassed.
Yeah.
It's like it was like embarrassing at the thought of them knowing that I had a crush on them. I was like, I can't speak to them. They can't know, like, and then I'm like almost like this like mouse version of myself and I can't speak.
What would you do now?
What I would do now, I would just slide into those DMs. Literally, I do not care if you don't like me. If you don't like me, literally, it.
We only care that you don't like us once you've led us on a bunch.
Yes, when you lead me on and
then
make me think that you're in love with me, and then it's like that's what's hard. But like if I just slide into those DMs,
yeah, it's just a crush, guys. If they don't respond or you say hi, they don't wave back, whatever, you're right back where you started.
And if you see a cute guy you have a mutual friend with or you're at a party, literally just go up and pretend like he's your friend. For me, like I get so shy when I like someone, and even sometimes when I'm like dating someone, I become like this like anxious, not myself version. But I would say my best advice to myself and to you guys is to treat everyone like they're your friend, and then you can actually be yourself.
Right. Who gave you that advice?
You did. Do you think that LA influences people to get Botox and lip injections? And would you ever get plastic surgery?
Wow. I do not think that necessarily just LA as a place influences people to get Botox and plastic surgery, because there's people all over the world doing that.
Social media is a big
maybe there's a lot of people following popular people on social media and they get lip injections, or they have
jobs.
A certain, maybe a fake butt or whatever. So then people think, oh, well, they see that and that's really popular. They think, oh, that's what is attractive. I've kind of just come to the place where I'm like,
natural is
it's
best.
Just I prefer natural. I personally would never want a boob job just because I don't mind having small boobs. If someone else does mind and doesn't like that about me, that's fine. I don't need you anyway.
Your girl.
And also, it just seems really intense to undergo like a serious surgery and then have to heal from it, and then have something inside your body 24/7. That just seems horrible.
I will say though, granted, if someone else wants to make that choice and
for
get
sure.
plastic surgery or some Botox or whatever, it makes, as long as you're doing it from a place of not lack, like if you're just like, oh, like I already feel good about myself, but I don't know, I feel like some people like are in that mindset, they feel so bad about themselves, so they think like, oh, a boob job's gonna make me feel better about yourself.
And I think maybe
I don't think that's always the case.
But I do think for some people getting that boob job or getting that Botox or getting the whatever it is, I think, it does probably make you feel better for a moment.
It's fleeting.
I think maybe what influences people to want to get Botox and that kind of stuff is just like they see it on Instagram or they see it on TV. Oh, it looks good on them. Everybody likes them. I want to be like that. I want to be like, to which I say, that. You don't have to like me. But also no judgment if that's what you want to do,
Exactly.
It's up to you.
But I like my small lips. What is your longest relationship? Okay, my longest relationship was 1 year and 9 months.
My longest relationship technically was over 1.5 years, but we still saw each other for like another 6 months.
Mm-hmm. So basically 2 years?
Basically like 2 years.
I will say though, there have been people in my past who have liked for like 3 or 4 years. Just because a relationship was like a certain amount of time doesn't mean I haven't experienced being in love for longer than a year and 9 months.
Yeah.
The next juicy juice question, the one you've all been waiting for. Why did you and your ex break up? Okay, I've talked about this.
Well, we broke up because... No, I'm kidding. I'm not asking for me.
This is going to be the last time that this is addressed in a video because I posted it to Instagram and this is the highly requested question. And I said this in the last video and I'm going to say it again. I'm not going to dive into my personal life. I feel like this relationship is between me and the person, and I would never want to just bring it to the internet. I just don't think that's good. I feel like not how I roll.
People love watching breakup videos, but sometimes after you watch it, you do feel low-key yucky. You're just like, Oh, that sucks, because breakups are already hard as it is, let alone having thousands of people comment.
And you know what? I kind of get it. Like, you want to know, people want the tea, like, but there is none of that. There's nothing bad to say or to share.
I think, yes, we're YouTubers and we do like to share so much of our life, but there just, like, comes to a point where, like, we really do keep a lot of our personal stuff just to ourselves.
Yes.
Because it's just not something that we've ever felt comfortable just showcasing. My last relationship, you saw a lot of it on YouTube. And I don't even know if I necessarily ever want to do that again, because I feel like a relationship is like for me and that person. It's special. It's just for us. And I don't know if I want to involve the internet with that. But that's just my personal preference.
My personal preference, I wouldn't mind like the next people that I'm going to be dating. I don't mind having them on the channel. Like, you guys will get to see them. I don't think I'll never like be too personal with my relationship, but I don't mind showing them on the internet.
I'm also one of those people that just feels so uncomfortable when people's relationships are so much online.
Mm-hmm.
I like genuinely, it makes me feel uncomfortable. Something about it feels kind of fake, as horrible as that sounds, or forced. And you know, maybe it's not, but it's just the way it makes me feel, so I don't want to do it.
Do you think marriage is natural?
That's a loaded question. I think that marriage can be natural, absolutely. People always want to say, is monogamy more natural? Is polyamory, having multiple partners at the same time, more natural? I just think to myself, every person in the world is so different. We're identical twins. Mm-hmm. And even us and our style of loving and relationships is very, very different.
But pretty similar.
But very similar. But
also, a little different.
Not very. Yeah, I'm like more obsessive, I think, than you are. Maybe because I'm crazier.
But what you're saying is like, do what works for you. Do I think marriage can work? Absolutely.
Yeah, why not?
You know, like, I don't want to be like 30 or 40 alone where all the pickings are slim. No, guys, I want to be married by the time I'm 30, okay?
I also do think that in our society, maybe back in the hunter-gatherer days, we were in villages and like
200 people.
You know, everyone helped raise everyone's kids and everyone was constantly around each other. I think that's great. But now it's like, you know, you have your separate
houses, like you're kind of alone.
Your separate job. It's like if you're not getting with the program, aka getting married, you might be alone, or you're rooming with like, you know, a bunch of other single people.
Also, I think it is culturally natural to be married at this point. Like, yeah, maybe like, did we evolve with marriage? Maybe some people did, maybe some people didn't, but culturally, like, it is normal. But I do know that there are some tribes, like even hunter-gatherer tribes in today's day and age, where like literally there will be multiple men who get with the girl, if you know what I'm saying, and all of the guys that have gotten with her become like the father.
Really?
Oh, yeah, there are some tribes who do it like that. So it's just a matter of what's normal for the culture,
and that's natural for them, and that's fine.
It's not natural for me.
I don't want it. And maybe, you know, maybe I'm monogamous and I am the way I am because of the way I was raised or the things that I was taught, and I could question everything that I was taught and be like, well, I could be like this, or I could be like that, or I could just do what I feel and do what feels right for me. And
yeah, what do you guys think? Is marriage natural? What are your thoughts on monogamy, polyamory? Would you ever be in a polyamorous relationship?
I also don't like the example of, well, in the hunter-gatherer days, we did this and we did that. I'm like, motherfucker, you weren't there. You were not there.
Yeah, men... It's not gonna happen.
No, but this isn't just
women.
This isn't just men who say this. There's like girls. I've met girls that cheat on their boyfriends and they're like, well, you know, monogamy is just not natural. I'm like, no, you're just shitty. Like you just, and so you're trying to say, oh, it's not natural. Like, no, I'm sorry, you made a poor decision and hurt someone's feelings. I just think, be a nice person. If you want to like be with other people,
be honest.
Just be upfront about it. Be nice.
What's your number one tip to relieve stress? Text your ex. I'm just kidding. That's not funny. It's just not funny.
I mean, I don't know, guys. Was it funny? I don't know. I think my number one tip would be to hot shower. That's the easiest thing you could do. That's even easier than a workout.
I think, a hot shower, or I think going for a run, getting outside, going for a hike, or just working out is my number one tip to relieve stress.
And now for today's sponsorship from Adam and Eve of, you know,
what?
Like people. Like, what? There's no sponsorship, but that would relieve stress.
Oh. Do you think a guy should be the first person to say, I love you?
I used to think that a guy, you know, maybe a guy should say it first. And here I am like, why? Why? Because maybe in the movie the guy said it first? No, the next time I am in love, I'm just going to say it. Because I've always thought to myself, no, I'm just going to wait for him. I'm like, you know, I could have just said it. Maybe
It's funny.
maybe it's not too late.
My first boyfriend technically actually said I love you to me first.
Which one? Okay.
And I remember the moment actually really well.
Was it in person or was it over text?
It was in person.
Oh.
Yeah,
was
on the
there?
couch. No, it was in the middle of the night.
Oh.
And I remember just kind of being like shocked.
He really wanted something in the middle of the night.
I know, he did. And I said it back. Hindsight, no way did I love him. But I think I prefer the guy to tell me first because then I feel more comfortable. But you know what? Maybe the next relationship, I'll be the first. I can't wait to find out.
But it's just scary because like 2 months in, I'm like, oh my god, like I love you. So it's like it's just like so early. That doesn't happen every time.
6 months in, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, guys.
I'm kidding. I know. How much do you weigh?
What?
Yeah, that's another question.
I mean, I could say.
No. Okay, here's the thing, guys. It does not matter how much we weigh. This doesn't even need to be a question that we're
the same weight, though.
Yeah, but just because whatever our weight is doesn't mean that would be the best for you. People are coming in different shapes and sizes and heights and body types and muscle mass. So it's like to even want to know what we weigh or to somehow, I don't know, help yourself.
Maybe it's just curiosity.
Silly.
You think it's because they think they need to be our weight, or do you think it's just out of sheer
I
curiosity?
just feel like it doesn't matter. You don't need to know, right?
If you really want to know, ask me on Instagram and I'll tell you. Because you can know, I don't care.
What are your thoughts on non-vegans? That's an interesting question. I feel like that question kind of says that I should have thoughts on non-vegans. And my thoughts on non-vegans are, what kind of person are you? That's what I make my judgment.
Yeah.
If I like someone or want to be friends with someone. I have plenty of friends who aren't vegan.
And also plenty of friends that are vegan.
Yeah, but
we're not friends with them because they're vegan. We're friends with them because they're nice people.
I love people based on how they are as a person, not whether they're vegan or not vegan.
Mm-hmm.
So,
okay, guys, that's all we have time for.
Subscribe and check out Single Struggles video. Check out our last What I Eat in a Day video. And we will see you next video. Bye!